So I just wanted to talk a little bit about where things are going, certainly with the developments that we've been doing recently, and I think there's quite a lot of that out there. There's still in the industry old style historians are calling it old style because it's actually a fundamentally different type of historians that's still installed on many mine sites, and then IoT systems are typically built on top of that. We actually, some of the new developments we're looking at is different types of historians, like time series historians, and now we can actually fully integrate cloud and on-site historians. So some of the features of this is that old style historians typically limited by tags, and it's also priced on tags. So whereas a new style of cloud IoT type historians, the tags are really unlimited, and it's really just priced on the amount of data or the amount of storage that you need. Also, what I often find with old types historian is that every department seems to have their own historian, and now we're trying to get it all the data in a central place. There also seem to be quite a limited usage of data with older style historians, where maybe you've got the metallurgy department and they'll be using the data, but operators maybe don't have access to it, or maybe the maintenance department have limited access to it. Certainly offsite managers have limited access to it. Suppliers don't have access to it. So consultants maybe have access, but only once it's sent to them in an Excel format. They don't have direct access to the data. So this really starts to give you a flavor of what you can actually do with IoT type technology now, where you can have much wider access and people can see the relevant data with an IoT system. There's also limited redundancy, whereas now you can have fully synchronized systems in multiple locations. The overall cost of ownership of the traditional historian systems can be quite high, especially if you now build an IoT on top of it, whereas if you have a fully integrated system, it's actually quite a low cost way of doing it. Yeah, so I mean we can keep on talking about it, but I think this is one of the areas. The topic of this was how is it going to revolutionize the industry, and I think this is one of the potential areas. It's just the whole storage of data could be done quite differently in future.